When camping in the rain, what are some of your favorite foods to eat and things to do? We explore a free campsite near Pinnacles National Park and cook delicious food. Join us, Pia and Sean, as we van life with our three chihuahuas on our storyteller overland to discover new places. Please stay tuned.
Gonna take a little evening stroll up this trail and see what there is to see really quick before we start making dinner. We ate kind of a late little lunch snack, so I'm not super hungry yet. It is getting cold though. It's supposed to get down into the 30s, and it's almost May up here in the mountains. So this looks like a mountain bike trail. Grogu. Good girl, Boba. There's the van. I thought it was going to be steeper. Grogu. Alright, welcome back everybody. So we're starting to cook dinner. This is going to be a new one, a recipe that I actually got off of ChatGPT. And if you haven't used any large language model chat, it can be a really cool way to try to experiment with new things because ChatGPT has memory now. So if you ask it a lot about recipes or things that you like or just, you know, your the way that you live, it will start to suggest it. So it knows that I do like experimenting with one pot meals, and it suggested, based on some of my other cooking that I've done out with the van and camping, that I try to make paella. And I was lucky enough that my local custom grocery store has paella rice and also has a special paella broth. Not sure what that means yet, but we're going to find out if it works and if it tastes good. So the recipe essentially just calls for kind of almost a jambalaya style, shepherd style of a one pot meal that we're going to start cooking, and I'll show you how it goes. But basically just we're going to do chicken and sausage with some peppers and onions as the veggies and some seasoning, and then we're going to throw all that stuff to the side and start cooking the rice with the broth. And then you kind of finish up by adding it all together, letting it simmer, and we're going to cross our fingers that it works, because in the past, I know when I have made jambalaya before, the worst is if you either burn the rice or it gets too mushy. So you do have to kind of cross your fingers and hope for the best. So we'll see how it goes. I'm going to try to do about 2 cups of the rice and see how much that'll make for us. Hopefully we'll have some leftovers. We'll show you in a bit. We got the peppers and onions and garlic getting sauteed, and then we're gonna toss in the chicken and sausage and get it all nice and browned up. All right, we got the chicken and everything done. Give that a little bit of a rough chop once it cools down a little bit. Get the sausage in. This is just an Applewood smoked sausage. Chicken sausage as well. Now the question is, how am I going to keep this from getting all spilling out? I think we have a measuring cup in here. Alright, so I used a little bit of the broth, which is actually pretty thick and smells amazing, to deglaze the pan or to get the sausage crustiness out, and it's now ready for a little more oil and the rice. So we got a little roll and boil. Pretty amazing color with that saffron already in the broth. It smells really good. Alright, we got the chicken, veggies, sausage all in there. Put a little more broth because the bottom side of one part of the rice was getting a little crispy. So I'm hoping that'll kind of deglaze the bottom to finish it up. So we're crossing fingers. I probably need to put a little more rice, but we'll have some protein heavy dinner and stir it up in a sec. So we're supposed to give it 10 minutes on a little more simmer action. Smells good though. This broth is like an insane smell factor. So I almost forgot to add the tomatoes for a little acid, but they did say to add it towards the end on the top. So this is going to be enough to get it all warmed up. And I got some fire roasted diced tomatoes here. And we're doing taste test. Got a little rice, chicken, tomato, and a little pepper bits. Probably got a little saucier than a paella should be, but I'll let it cook for a little bit longer, but it's pretty good. That'll work. Yeah, I think that'll work. What you think of the paella? We'll call it the poor person's paella. What do you think?
Perfect.
Perfect.
Good job for our first time.
Yeah, turned out pretty good. We'll see what about the next try. Good morning, everybody, to a chilly and rainy Saturday in the mountains of the Clear Creek Management Area. We just had a pretty good-sized group of four-wheelers come in. They're probably heading up into the Ridgeline Pass, which is down that away, down the road. Again, there's a gate that you have to have a permit to get past. So we're going to figure out if we want to do that. It probably didn't get too muddy because the rain already kind of stopped, but it's still pretty cloudy, as you can see behind me. But first, we're going to get breakfast going, and we're going to do some breakfast burritos where I pre-cooked some ground beef and bacon, and we're going to make up some scrambled eggs with cheese and peppers. And we got sour cream and guac. We should have some good breakfast burritos to start. Crack 6 eggs for scrambling. Got some chopped up green pepper and green onion. Got some peppers and green onions, doing a little quick saute before we toss the scrambled eggs and cheese on there. Get a coffee going. Got the eggs working. Not 100% level today, but pretty close. All right, eggs are pretty much done. Lower that temp, and it's raining pretty good. We think our van have an awning because I can cook under here. We also have this handy dandy little gazebo behind us that I could cook under too, but makes it easy when you can just cook right next to the power when it's having some rainstorms come through this little mountain pass area. Looks like we're getting a little more rain than they anticipated this morning. All right, always warm up your tortillas. We got some Azuna zero trans fat, nice burrito style size. Getting it all warmed up and pliable. And then we've got eggs. We got bacon. We'll show you the assembly. We got a puddle forming off of our awning. It's raining pretty good. Thankfully the Starlink can be out as long as the router is dry. So we got some really nice ground beef. Lean ground beef going in. And a little bacon. Got it wrapped. And I'm going to do a little grill action to finish it off. Alright, some baby grill marks. This turned into a pretty damn good breakfast burrito. Just need a little more hot sauce, but really good taste test. Hello, everybody, and welcome. And as many things with van life, things change, right, Pia?
Yes. Like rain today.
Yep, it's still raining. It was predicted to maybe not rain, maybe rain just a little bit, but as you can see, I'll show you. It's still raining pretty good down here in this little canyon. So we are going to pivot and head back north. See what we can see. We'll show you if we can get the drone up when we do the little water crossing across the creek. So it looks cool. But if it's still raining, we'll probably have to miss it. But otherwise, we really appreciate you watching and seeing some of our new cooking adventures and exploring a new part of Northern California, which will definitely be back. There's a lot more of the trail to explore, but not when it's muddy and rutted. We're definitely a little bit more cautious around the mud when it's steep, and we don't want to risk the van at this point. So
Yeah, after we got stuck in the lake.
Yes. No more muddy getting stuck and rutted. So for now, we're signing off. If you did enjoy this content, please give us a like and subscribe. We are making a path finally to building a bigger audience. We're over 1,000 subscribers, thanks to all of you. So please keep giving us comments, and we'll keep making content. It's a real fun thing, and we love sharing all of these little adventures with you guys.
We appreciate you guys for tuning in and joining us in our simple van adventures. We hope to meet you guys sometime in the future. And please let us know if you enjoy camping and would like to meet up sometime.
Yeah, that's a great call. So yeah, let us know in the comments if you guys are going to be at any of the big events this coming summer. It's event season right now, so we'll love to see you. Signing off, VanDoghies.